Hello, good evening, everybody. This is Djisan with Effet Chocolat, and I've been gone for a very, very, very long time, but I'm just glad to be able to record a new episode. So, why was I absent for so long? It's just because I entered one of the biggest phases a woman can enter, and this is motherhood. I'm a mom. It's been 4 months that I've been a mom. And today I would like to talk about a topic concerning motherhood. So let's get into the subject. So, right now, I'm a temporary stay at home mom. What means temporary? Somewhere where I don't know when I'm going to start back working or school, and somewhere where I'm just taking my time right now. The fact or the thought of being a stay-at-home mother was really, really scary to me, because the financial part, and especially in America, we always on the go. If you're not in school, we working. If we don't work, we have an activity. If we don't have an activity, we're in the gym. So we always do something. We never just at home for a long period of time and we don't do anything. So it's just scary because you're thinking, am I gonna get bored? Where's the money coming from? What will I do for 24 hours? So let me just speak about my temporary stay-at-home mom situation. So right now I'm just enjoying being home with my daughter. It took a little time after her birth to adjust. It took a time to adjust to her sleep schedule versus my sleep schedule. A lot of people just tell you, well, sleep when the baby sleeps, which is basically impossible. No human being that I know can just sleep on command. Or can just sometimes a baby sleeps for 15 minutes, sometimes a baby sleeps for 2 hours. So it really, really depends on, first of all, the pattern of your baby sleeping, and then your ability to just take a nap on command. So the first thing was just to adjust, because most babies are up all night, so you will be up all night. And with months and with weeks, there's just a rhythm that comes into place, and the babies have a more stable sleeping routine. So this was the first thing, just getting my sleeping habit back. Right now it's looking quite good. The baby sleeps around 11 p.m., and then she wakes up at 5, and then 11, and then 1, and then we up for a little bit. Then she just takes micro naps during the day. So this is the first really big accomplishment, getting her sleep right, which makes my sleep also good. And then the other thought that I was having was just I don't want to just 24 hours is a long time. And I'm a really active person. If I'm not with my church people, I'm at work. If I'm not at work, I used to go to the gym a lot, but I stopped when I got pregnant. So I'm just on the go all the time. So it was just like, what am I gonna do at home? You can clean your house and then you just watch TV, and I didn't want to go into this routine where you just watch TV the whole day and you let your time go by, and you feel like you're wasting your time, which obviously will make you depressed. And who wants to be depressed? Nobody wants to be depressed. So to the first thing for me to be a successful temporary stay-at-home mom was to rebuild healthy eating habits. Usually, this is personal. When I'm by myself, I have a problem. I don't really eat. I wait till my husband comes home very late, very late after he finished the day, and that's when we eat. But during the day, I'm just snacking mostly. So one of the first steps I did was just to try to eat breakfast at least in the morning. Let's say when it's 6, let's say 6/8 o'clock, I just try so hard to eat something, like to take a cup of tea because I'm a tea lover. I love tea. So I try to drink some tea and eat it with a piece of bread. At least you have something in, and you just don't spend the whole day just snacking on sweets and chips and whatever. So the very first step I took was to relearn how to eat. And this was breakfast. And then during the day I tried to eat something during the day, which does not always succeed, but I just wait mostly on my husband and we eat together at around 8 o'clock. And then the other part of being a successful temporary stay at home mom was just for me to set goals, because you will have a lot of time just by yourself. When the baby sleeps, you will be just by yourself. So I have goals, realistic goals that I set. For example, I want to start back with school and I want to go back to the gym. So this is just goals. Now you have a whole day. It's just you and your thoughts and your progression. So set your goals, realistic goals, not impossible goals. Because I learned something. If you write stuff that's impossible, it will just be on your goals list. It will not go anywhere. You'll get frustrated. So write down realistic goals that are achievable. Something like empty the dishwasher. Something like clean the closet for 20 minutes. Something like, I don't know, finish just organizing your letters and bills or taking care of a call. Just write down realistic stuff that you always push back to get them done. And also, um, stay active. Stay active. As a temporary stay at home mom, I have this tendency to sleep a lot, just take long naps and just be on the couch and watch TV, but just stay active. There's so many videos on YouTube where you can, for 30 minutes a day, just watch exercises that you can follow. It's not easy to go to the gym, especially when you cannot leave the house, but you can do it from your home. And also, I have a kangaroo, the little thing where you put your baby in, and I walk with my daughter. Like, we every day we just go outside, we walk, I talk to her, and it gives me exercise and it makes her take fresh air, and she just looks around and explores the world and just see stuff. So, guys, just don't stay at home. You can, if you have a stroller, put your baby in the stroller, get your 15 minutes. If you don't have a stroller, get you the little kangaroo where you can hang your baby and just walk for 20 minutes a day. It will help you. You'll be able to breathe, you'll be able to see the outside, and it will just reboost yourself. And also, don't be antisocial. Just take, I'm a person, I'm a very bad texter. I will reply to your text like in 3 business days. I will not read my messages. I will not read my emails on time, which is something I'm working on. But just take this time to stay social, stay active. For instance, family members you haven't called for a long time. I notice here in America, you just get caught up with so many things that you don't even get time to talk to your family members. you know. And life is just so precious. I just lost one of my classmates, a girl I went to high school with. She just passed away yesterday. So it's just, and she was in her late 20s. So it's just where we get caught up with so much stuff. Take this time to reach out to a family member, to a cousin, to old classmates. Just take time to rekindle and take time to be social. You don't have to go to social events or organize parties or go to the restaurants. Just a little text or a call goes a very long way. Call your grandmother. When is the last time you spoke to your grandmother? You know, life is just so precious. Life is just, we never know really. So take this time to rekindle with your family members. And also, don't isolate yourself. You can invite somebody over to your house. I know we don't really have this habit here whereas people just come and visit each other, but invite people over. Especially if you have friends who have children too, try to invite them over for 2, 3 hours. You don't have to cook, just get some snacks like chips or ice cream. Spend a day, spend 2, 3 hours together and vent, talk to them, advise them, share your experience. So really stay social. Do not be antisocial. Do not overwhelm yourself. Having a kid is overwhelming, but don't overwhelm yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. And then find activities, especially online. Nowadays, you can. One of my biggest fear was just work. I'm used to always have my own money. I used to always get paid at a certain period of time. So this was just one of my fears. Like, I won't have money. But my husband is really, really is taking care of us so good that this is not of my worries right now. But for people who are maybe single parents or people that don't make that much money. There's so many stuff. I'm looking up other forms of incomes online. You can sell stuff. There's so many activities you can do nowadays with your phone that those activities doesn't require you to go outside. You can sell stuff. There are different websites. You can do YouTube if you're successful. You get paid by all the social media platforms. So I was scrolling on, I think, TikTok or something, and I found this girl. Her name is Ashley Brooke Hall, and she stopped completely her nursing job just to focus on being a content creator. And she's at the house with her family, with her husband. They just create content, and that's their major income. So there's so much stuff you can do from your house. I'm still figuring out myself what I could do from my house with my baby to just have this extra income and yeah, just not waste time, uh just to be productive. And then another advice is don't be surprised if some people you were counting on don't really come through. Life is complicated for everybody, for new moms, for friends, for grandmas, for uncles. Life is complicated. So don't be disappointed or don't be shocked if you were counting on some people for help or counting on some people for support and they're not coming through. The main thing here is creating your own family. Try to create I'm gonna do another video, another podcast on this, but really the goal is here to create your own family, to get married if it's possible, to have children if you have the ability to, and just create this harmony, just create this equilibrium that just create this bubble of people that really really love you. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. My thoughts and my whatever I think about as a temporary stay at home mom right now. And last but not least, before being pregnant or before having a child, try to plan. Plan. You can never be enough prepared, but plan as much as you can, money wise, um, living wise, exercise wise, work wise, school wise. Just try to plan as much as you can. Try to put money because you have really 9 months. If you have a normal pregnancy, you have 9 months to prepare. So, yes, put money together, open an account for your baby, save your money, get a second job if you can. If you cannot, get your spouse or your partner to get a second job to have more income. Create a routine, try to buy stuff for the baby before it comes, so once the baby is there you don't get overwhelmed, because this is the goal of life, to live a sweet life where we decide of our emotions and where situation don't decide on how we feel. So this is it. I will do my best to re reactive myself and record one episode a day, because Effet Chocolat is good for your spirit, Effet Chocolat is good for your soul, and we all need just a couple of minutes of somebody talking to us. Don't do it. So this is your little sister for some, this is your big sister for some, Djisan. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, evening, beautiful night, and see you next week. Hopefully, probably. Mwah.